The first part of the fundamental work of consensual dominance is the internal work of developing our own comfort with exercising dominance. Acceptance and confidence come by degrees, not all at once. It isn't necessary or likely that you be 100% down with dominance and sure of yourself before you issue your first order. The deeper our comfort with the idea of dominance in general, with the specific styles of dominance that we want to practice, and with ourselves occupying the dominant role, the more easily dominance will come to us. Being comfortable allows us to act and speak naturally and gracefully. It allows us to clearly communicate what we want and to hear rejection without getting defensive. It allows our creativity to flow freely, and it is infectious. Being comfortable ourselves inspires comfort in those around us. Conflicts reveal themselves in different ways, as hesitation to ask for what we really want, as things that we'll do when turned on or intoxicated, but will not want to talk about afterward, or as voices in our head that say the things we want aren't okay. Dominance thrives when we ask for what we really want, not for what it's safe to want. For one thing, simply deciding to ignore our conflicts rarely works. Most often it leads to building up a brittle facade that everything is okay, and brittle facades eventually crack. The goal is not to ignore the voices of warning, but to resolve them, to understand the priorities behind the conflicts we feel, and find a path forward that is congruent with all of our needs and values. To feel okay about what I'm doing, I have to be confident that it is going to leave them fulfilled in their own desires, with memories of a positive experience and generally better off than if I hadn't dominated them. Your criteria for delineating right from wrong, and more generally for resolving conflicts with your dominant desires, may differ from mine. Having a consistent ethical framework for our actions is a foundation for acting decisively and with confidence, and for avoiding actions that we will later regret. It's a legitimate choice to decide that some aspects of our desires can't be engaged in a way that we're okay with, and to leave them in the realm of fantasy. Another amazingly powerful help for resolving conflicts is finding a partner who is comfortably, happily, eagerly into whatever it is that we're feeling conflict over. Many of us also wrestle with internalized voices that tell us that while the kind of dominance we want may be both ethical and awesome, we aren't the kind of person who can do it. Dominating well is a matter of desire, attention, confidence, and some skills that the vast majority of people are capable of learning. The road to comfort and confidence begins with giving ourselves permission to be flawed and limited and human, and presenting ourselves exactly as we are, while also practicing dominance. Own your mistakes, admit your doubts, and don't try to hide your vulnerability. The people who choose to submit to you will be submitting to you, not to a fantasy image of what you think you need to be. And few things are more inspiring of confidence than having someone see you in all your humanity and still get down on their knees. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the essence of consensual dominance. These reflections remind us of the importance of continuous self-awareness, ethical consideration, and genuine connection in our dominant practices. As we move forward, let's embrace the journey of personal growth and mutual fulfillment that consensual dominance offers. Remember, the path to becoming a confident and ethical dominant is paved with introspection, understanding, and respect. Until next time, stay thoughtful and connected.